So you beautiful people, it's Trakky and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we take a closer look at SWAGG's GRAU 5.56 Call of Duty Warzone Loadout. If you do enjoy the video, hit that like button, and if you've not subscribed to the channel already, then subscribe with the notification bell hit so you get my videos as soon as they are published. Now SWAGG's somebody that will wow you on YouTube with his Call of Duty skills, and he does get some really good gameplays, but the thing I like about this particular setup is the fact that he stepped away from the M4 and chose what is arguably the best gun in the game. A lot of people don't actually realise it though, because so many people use the M4 in Call of Duty Warzone. He also uses the snake shot rounds on the 5.56 Magnums, which is to the annoyance of many people, but I'm also going to show you that particular setup in this video as we go along. So let's get into the setup itself. So for the GRAU's loadout, we're going to start with the obligatory monolithic suppressor. Everybody uses this. It gives you sound suppression and increased damage range at the slight cost of aim down sight speed and aim walking steadiness. So that's something that pretty much every class I have, any player really playing Call of Duty Warzone is using. Then the barrel is going to be the Tempest 26.4-inch Archangel, which gives you an increase in damage range, bullet velocity and recoil control at the cost of aim down sight and movement speed. But believe me, you will be reaching for people who are way out of the AR's real league. Then you're going to use the Commando foregrip for your grip, and this is going to give you recoil stabilization and aim instability at the cost of movement speed. Then he uses the 60-round magazine, which is well needed to break shield and then confirm the kill also. And then finally, to get down his sights quicker, he uses the XRK Void 2, which gives you faster aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed. But he also does suggest using a laser if you want a bit more accuracy instead of that particular attachment on that weapon. And the tac laser will give you faster aim down sight speed, aiming stability and aiming walking steadiness. But the obvious con there is the laser will be visible to enemies. Me personally, I run the Void on this weapon and it's just absolute beast. So moving on to the secondary, which is the 3.57 Magnum. For the 3.57 Magnum, SWAGG likes to run pretty much what I run on mine. He goes for the 3.57 long barrel, which gives you that additional range. Then we're going to use the 1MW laser, which gives you better hip fire accuracy, as this is an akimbo weapon, so it's going to be shot off the hip. Then he goes for the lightweight trigger, which gives you a faster fire rate. The obligatory snake shot rounds, this is what makes this gun into what it is, basically a pistol shotgun, and it increases your damage radius. Now my advice if you want to unlock this is to basically go with the 3.57 into a hardcore match in the multiplayer aspect, assuming that you've got that aspect of the game, and that will be the easiest way to accumulate all the kills you need with this weapon to get all these attachments unlocked. It's going to be quite difficult doing it in the core variation of the game, because people will just melt you if you don't get your shots, where this will be a one-shot kill up close and personal in hardcore. And then finally, he likes to put on the akimbo perk, which will explain what you need to do to unlock it. I believe you need to use is it recon and get a certain amount of kills. Don't quote me on that because it's been a while since I've had it. I haven't played multiplayer for ages, but I done this a long time ago, and I can agree with SWAGG that it is definitely a beast of a setup, and that is the 3.57. In terms of his perks, he uses surprisingly EOD, which obviously helps with the damage from non-kill streak explosives and fire. Then he uses Ghost and Amped. It gives you the ability to switch to your secondary or your primary a lot quicker. Then he uses the C4, and finally the heartbeat sensor. Let me know down in the comment section if you found this setup video helpful. I'm going to continue covering these for the pros and the YouTubers who use different weapons in Call of Duty Warzone. Guys, there are many buttons you could hit, but the like and subscribe button, I hope they took your fancy. And as always guys, don't forget to stay on the right track. Peace.